Hey guys, welcome back. Another episode of Building with BdoubleO, and I am excited. We are going to be doing some building in our castle area. And this gonna be good. This gonna be very good. It's gonna be a challenge, but it's gonna be good. You guys are a bunch of torturing people. You are just gonna torture me to death, aren't you? Everybody said, keep it survival or die. We will kill you. Everybody wants it. It's gotta stay survival. And I'm happy. No, I think that's a great choice. I think that's absolutely the way to go. You know, there's a bit of pride that gets taken in this. I kind of, at times, I start feeling like, I start feeling like, man, I already have a survival series. With the Minecraft stuff, you know? So from time to time, I feel like, man, come on. Let me do my creative thing. But you know what? That ain't how we roll around here. That ain't how we roll. No way. No way, no how. We're gonna do it big. So we're gonna go and we're gonna keep doing this thing survival. Alright? Honestly, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I can't wait to listen to what I just said in editing, because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about building right here, and I have no clue what just came out of my mouth. I'm thinking about this spot, and then I'm like, what did I just say to these people? I have no clue. We shut up, zombie. I couldn't even tell you what. No, I could not even begin to tell you where he is. But if what I said didn't make sense, basically I'm trying to say, I was kind of thinking, I've already got a survival series, so maybe you guys want to see this go creative. But I'm glad that we're sitting where we're sitting, because this is something to hang your hat on, right? You might not, and here's the thing to take from this, guys. Use some of the concepts I give you in this series and enjoy it, you know, just enjoy it for the entertainment purposes and stuff. As far as all out building and having the freedom to do what we want as much as we want, Let's Build is going to be the series that you're going to watch. But okay. First thing that I notice when looking through here is these straight bushes, okay? I remember leaving here thinking, I want this place to look kind of clean. Not all ruined and beat up. But that doesn't mean that all this has got to be perfect. That doesn't mean that at all. So what I would like to do is add some areas where there's some depth. Like so. Yeah, maybe even that. That was an accident, but that's okay. Don't have it exactly square all the way. Feels kind of like a noob move. Noob move, if you know what I mean. And even make this thicker. Like, make it thicker in some areas could be kind of cool. But having that row a little bit messed up, you already get the feel. Look at that. Just think right now. If both rows were like that, that would be a lot more, it'd give a lot more atmosphere to the thing. And then you throw a little grass in there, a flower or something, and now, come on, that looks better. So these hedges, that's how we can dress these hedges up, right? We can dress them up like that. I feel nighttime cometh. Nighttime cometh, we sleep. But I'm going to try some concepts today that I'm not too sure how it's going to pan out. As I mentioned last time, I've been working with my buddy Gliss from the Mathrinchia server. I learned how to pronounce it, and worked with him a lot yesterday too. I'm getting there. I've got a lot to learn. I've got a lot to learn still. But I'm happy with my progress. I think it's coming along. I just it'll be very, very interesting to see how all this turns out, especially in survival. That gives such a better feel. So much better feel. Yeah. I'm liking that. And then bone meal up in there. This is better. I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing something like this, but you guys will get the idea, right? You following me? So, boom. 1, 2. Maybe one there. Whoa. That's a happy accident. Let's leave it. Yes, leave it. One there. One right in the front. That's good. Boom. You don't want to do a pattern. You don't want it to seem like it's every other, just randomly, right? Boom. Maybe one way back there. Bam. That feels a lot better. I'm not getting a sense of a pattern out of that. Just feels random. That's good. That's good. That's good. I think that's very good. That's how we're gonna clean and dress that up. Hello, Cole. How are you? I need you because everybody forced me to do survival mode. It's good. I want to do survival. Okay, it's fine. Let's get this though. Get some XP rolling. They see me rolling. They hating. Bow, 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 trying to catch me riding dirty, but you, okay. Sorry, I'm singing the song. So here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna do this in survival, but here's what happens to you guys and to me. This is what happens to people that build in survival. Okay, you're building something. Let's say this tower, for example. You're building this. And let's say you build it up and you're trying to put some detail in it. There's a big difference between being able to build, pull way back, take a look at it from a distance, then say, no, I don't like that. Boom, boom, boom. Change some things. Go back. Look at it. Nope. Boom, boom, boom. Where in creative, you can do that. In survival, it's build this huge thing because I'm up here. It took me forever to get up here. Build this big deal. I'm going to take damage getting down, so I'm just going to build it, come down, look at it. Well, I don't like this and this and this, but I'm down here. I'm going to have to pillar way up again. That's good enough. It's going to work. That is a hazard of building like this. Also, like, there's also the pressure of, I got to get this video out. So we're going to call it good. It's good the way it is. Those towers, for example, in this area, right back here, that looks like the face. That's a great example. And this is just an example of, I built it. I'm not loving it. I did change it once or twice, I think. But gotta call it good. That's good. That's what happens in survival. It's not, and if you guys feel like, hey, I'm not a good builder, I guarantee a lot of times it's not because you suck. It's not that. It's because I don't want to climb back up there. I ain't climbing back up there. That's what it is most of the time. So, now let's think. How do we do this in survival and make it to where we don't have to worry about climbing back up there? Where climbing back up there is just perfectly fine. Or stepping back and taking a look. Yeah, that looks much better. Stepping back and taking a look is much easier. My thoughts are, always have tons of ladders. If you're a builder, have tons of ladders on you. At least a stack, probably. I'm probably shy here, but that's okay. Tons of ladders and tons of dirt or leaves or whatever, something for scaffolding. If you got a nice efficiency shovel, use dirt. I do not, but that's okay. And then build your scaffolding up. If it's going to be a circle, build around, and then build a walkway so you can walk back, take a look, and then walk right up and do some building. Okay? Make it as easy on yourself as possible. I think that's the best way to go. But anyway, we said last episode we're going to work on these two areas, so we're going to do that. Going to do it with a little time-lapsey, and then we'll be right back. Alrighty, welcome back. So, we've got that space cleared, all cleared. And in doing that, it's given me kind of an idea I think I might roll with. I'm not positive. Nope. Actually, I can't roll with it. Never mind. Maybe somewhere else. Either way, I'm not sure about the location of that tower there, but we're going to spend more time on this stuff, okay? So here's kind of some stuff that I've learned. Not going to give you all of the info, because some stuff you got to keep top secret, but I want to teach you. Just kidding. So here is kind of the idea of what I want to... Ooh. Take that. Thank you. Very nice. Here's kind of the idea. A good thing to do when you're starting a build is to build out like a profile of how you'd like it to look, right? And then fill it in. Now, because this is survival, I'm not doing this out to the max. I would probably do all the sides. And like I said, any building that you do in survival is always going to be less epic than anything you do in creative. I have done this, just this part right here, I've spent about a half hour on this. Building it several times, coming down, tearing it down, building it back up. Whereas in creative, it would probably take me 15 minutes to rebuild it maybe 10, 15 times. So this is something that I'm kind of happy with. I mean, as far as the interior and the heights and all that stuff, I think this is good. So I kind of just worked out how I'd like this little tower to go, and then worked out the shape of the roof on top, and it gives you kind of an idea of how it could look in this spot without putting too much detail in it. And I think that's cool. I'm happy with that. So, next step. You think we'll die? Absolutely not, we won't. Absolutely not. Okay, so next step. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to build, and this is where some of this Mathrinchia style starts coming into play. Lots of smooth stone. But some of the advice that I got was this. You get together a palette, and this is something I should have done before I did this entire build. Wait a second, what did I just do? What did I just do? I got smooth stone and then I put it all back, didn't I? What in the heck? Why is it giving me cobble? Go away. Now smooth stone. Yeah, that worked. I was clicking something wrong. Whoops. But you get together a little palette, lay out your blocks and stuff of blocks that you'd like to use, and then just lay them out, right? So you lay out this, you lay out some cobble, and this is a lot better in creative. The reason why you do this in creative is so you can come over. In creative, you just lay out the stairs, you lay out the walls, and so you can just middle click and select it. Not really that necessary here. So we get those colors, right? We've got those. That's decent. Another advantage of having creative is you can just hit E, look in the inventory, and see every single possible block that's available. But we can kind of look at the castle as we have it right now. And throughout this entire build, we've been using a lot of wood as well. So I can come over here and say, okay, we're using that. We're using some of this, some dark wood planks, and we're even using some oak planks, right? So we go, boom, put some oak plank down, put some oak, or no, some oak log, I'm sorry, oak plank down, and some spruce planks. So as far as we're sitting, that's kind of our color. Now the buildings underneath, we've got sandstone in those. I don't think we're going to implement that into the castle too much. Now we've also got fences, but that can kind of work with this. Now something that you can do that's extremely helpful is you can or that you'd like to do, this is what Gliss was teaching me, is about focus blocks. I'm not sure about that. I think this is going to be used very sparingly. Focus blocks are something that kind of draw your attention. For example, boom, there, there, and there. Now in other texture packs, this half slab kind of blends in with everything else, but here, this half slab, it stands out. It stands out maybe a little too much. It's very white in comparison to the rest of the textures. But a focus block is something that's different. It's almost like a keystone block where you can, use that as a focal point for people to look at within a build. It's also good to have some color. Unfortunately, since we're in survival, having a color in this build is going to be very difficult. The colors would be, and we could go with like wool, which I might do. That might be an idea. Is implement a wool color into this. Possibly. You know what? Give me a second to kind of think about this for a minute and see. I'm going to look at all the colors available and see what my options would be. So I'll be right back. All right, here's a good example. Okay? This is a good example of, not the best example, but it's a decent example of how you could do this. So you lay out all your blocks in creative. This is just, I'm messing with some ideas for some stuff. Emerald's very easy to get, so bam, snag an emerald. But let's look at, this is pretty much our color scheme here too. But let's look at the wool colors. We could do red. Red could be cool. How does green look? Just a regular green. It doesn't really pop too much. It's not bad, actually. With wood, let's bring the wood colors in there. That's not going to be available. This and this. Let's put these in here. I think that would blend too much. It's not bad. Cyan, maybe? Wool could be easy. Cyan's... get this out of here. I don't have moss included. Because you can't do much with moss. That's not bad. Let's see. I want to turn this white. This purple's throwing me. H+1. Whoops. Why not? Oh, right. Boom. Forgive me. This is building with BdoubleO. We're working it out, right? Set 35. Bam. Okay. Just white. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. We're going to go with cyan wool. Awesome. Okay, back to our world. Oh, man. I have traveled a very long way. I have no green dye to help make the cyan. I've got a little lapis, which is great. But woo, trying to find this desert. Holy cow. I have gone a long ways. And is that ocean off in the distance? I'm not sure. Either way, man. We have traveled quite a distance to find this thing. But that's okay. Gonna get a lot of cactus here. Don't really need a lot, but just gonna set it up anyway. Just so we can have a little cactus rolling. I did collect 2 sheep. I got 2 sheep, so I'm gonna dye them up with some cyan so we can have plenty of it. Because if we're gonna implement that throughout the entire build, it's gonna be we're gonna need quite a bit of it. So that'll be good. We'll set up a little cyan dye farm, and then we'll be good. So anyway, just wanted to update you guys. Did some desert traveling. Haven't been here before. Alright guys, we are back over here. And I'll show you, I've got a little sheep farm set up. Where are my shears? There it is. Just been collecting a little bit of cyan wool. Did a little breed job, got a baby on the way. Well, it's here. It's not even on the way, it's here. So we're getting a little cyan wool worked out. And I think that color is going to work good. So, bear with me, bear in mind that I am very much a noob at this building style. I think it looks great. I've done most of it in a different texture pack, but I think it translates over to vanilla. So there's along the way, we're going to learn this building style together, okay? I know some of the base concepts, but there's a lot of things that you just learn through experience, and we're going to make some mistakes and learn from them and go from there. But, so, here we go. I changed this cobble circle out to a smooth stone circle. I want to use that as like the backing. I think that'll be good. And then, so we got to look, okay, how's our thing going to go? Our pattern is like this. Okay? So this smooth stone, that's a layer back there. This will be a layer, and then we'll have this base to work out. So, basically, you take this wall and you kind of paint on it, right? You just look at how you want it to work out. And then you get to work. So we know that we're going to have boom, boom, boom. This is just going to possibly be a filler. We'll see. We'll see how this works. It would be nice to have like a circle stone or something like that. That would be very valuable, but that's okay. I got to think too. This is going to come out like this, like that far. And then this wall is going to come out that far. So we're going to have a corner there. That's how this will work. Like up here, this will be the corner. Here, we'll probably have something like that to work out our corner. Or something like that. We'll see. We'll see how it lays out. Follow? Cool. You might not be following, actually. But we will get this. We will get this planned out very nicely. And actually, we want all these materials in our bar. All these potential materials for us to use. And I'll be interested to see if it's possible to implement some of this wool or wood stuff. Where my stone? There you go. You can go away for the moment. Smooth stone. We'll get some more cobble. We'll get some of that. We'll get a stone wall, and we'll get some of these bad boys. We already have some. Okay. And we need stairs. More than anything, we need stairs. That's what we need. Take some of those. Good gravy at this inventory. I can't. Can't hack it. All right. What is in my inventory? Get out of here, flesh. Go away. I need stairs of the cobble persuasion. There you are. I found you. Hiding out. Good. Now we could implement some of this cracked stuff. I mean, it looks great, but it's very tough to do along the way. Okay, we'll just take some of these. We'll make some more stairs out of this, and we'll call it good there. Okay, get these shears out of here, and I think we can get working. So we've got most of the materials in our inventory. This is difficult in survival. Let's get this for pillaring, and I think we're good. Okay, so let's look at this. How do we want the base to go? Maybe something like that could work, right? Possibly. The base needs to look a little more solid. It can be boring and plain. That's totally okay. Actually, that's going to come up like this. And you could really go like this and this, maybe. Let's say that could be our base design. Now, the thing about this is I'm going to build it, but then after it's done, I'm probably going to tear it down and redo it or change a lot of things. So that's just, that's one of the hazards of this style, but it's okay. All right, let's get stairs up in the joint and some half slabs. We don't need the axe. Did I not get cobble half slabs? I'll tell you what. It's taking me a minute, all right? It's taking me a minute. Cobble half slabs, baby. Cobble half slabs. All right. So let's try to work this out here. Wait a second. Did I have cobble half slabs on me? Oh, what a noob. Oh, my goodness, what a noob. I needed this. Where are you? There. That's what I needed. Okay. So here we go. It's time. It's time. So we're gonna look at this. Now we're coming into the actual tower itself, and I think actually having some cyan right off the bat would be good. Give me that back. You're making everybody scared. Cyan right off the bat. Bam. And we'll go. Now the idea is, what you want to do is you want to use all of your materials evenly throughout, well, at least all of your building materials. So like cobble, smooth stone, this and that. You want to use that evenly, and you want to use like this focus block, which might be this, or the cyan wool, a little lower, a little less. That's kind of the idea. Okay. Boom. Maybe. Very good. We will see. You know, that could actually be a good spot for... Well, that's going to flatten it out a lot. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. Alright. This is a quiet time, because you just sit here and you think, what next? And you clench your teeth, angry. What am I supposed to do with this freaking thing? I don't know what I'm doing. We've got these. We could go. Let's boom, 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 boom. Get this up here. Like so. And then out, up. That's good right there. Here. No. Here. Aha. Possibly. It's getting dark, because we're already at the top there. Could do something like that. And we don't have too much color in here anymore. That. Could put a wall right there. And if I put that wall there, that makes me want to do this. Do the stairs upside down, I said. It's dark. Mobs are gonna come kill us. Something like so. And then maybe a cobble stair. What haven't we used? We use cobble up the middle a lot. So maybe we just do another brick stair like so. And then we will see what this looks like. We'll just get a quick peek. Might be bad. I'm telling you, it's going to be something we tear down several times. No, that's interesting. I kind of like that. I like that so far. Okay, this could be good. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build out the other sides, and we're going to see how that looks, and then we'll be right back. Alright, so as a base, I think that looks pretty good. That's not bad. Got to work out the corners still, but I think that's pretty cool. I like the way that's working. And you might still not be getting the idea of how this is all going to work out and play out. Because we're just kind of getting started here. Just getting the ball rolling. It's going to take a little bit of time. Oh boy. It's going to take a little bit of time. Now I'm going to try this. I don't know how this is going to look. Whoops. Nope, I don't want that to happen. It's going to take a little bit of time to get this to a point to where it's pretty noticeable how this thing is going to look. It's going to have to evolve a little bit. But, okay, if we go What could I put there? Think. Could put another... This might be too busy. I'm thinking... This is what I'm thinking. And then this, possibly. Honestly, not hating that too much. Because this is a corner, we can't do any stairs or anything. Maybe then just cap it with like a cobble. With a cobble, there we go. Possibly. Let's take a look at that corner. That wood is not gonna work. Well, it might actually. It might. If it's used like a column, that might work like this. I think that's gonna work. I'm excited about this. Ooh. Something like that. That might work. Yeah, that could very possibly work. I like that. We'll see. I mean, it might be something that gets changed down the road, but we will see. Oh, I need more of those though. I'm out. But yeah, this is kind of the idea. Hopefully you guys are excited and following along here. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to get to implement these other wood colors or how that would work. It might be possible. I think I put that there. I think that's what I did. This is, see, here in creative, you just fly to the other side. Here, it's like I'm up here. I don't want to have to get back down. Then we did, okay. Then we just did a little bit of this. Whoa, move forward. Little bit of this. And then we grab the wood and then we go. Something like so. That's too tall, right? Yeah, that's too tall. Yeah, so that's getting the idea. I think from this you guys can kind of get the gist of what we're going for. It's very busy. It's a very, very busy pattern, but it's so interesting and it gives so much depth to something that would normally look so flat. Now you look at the time that took. In creative, it's simple, especially if you have world edit. Say, okay, I like that layer. Work out, a bigger layer than this. Copy, stack it up, call it good. But that's kind of the plan. That's the plan. I'm not going to do every bit of this on camera. I think that's about as much as you guys are going to get to see, is because I think you guys will get the idea of the concept. You understand it pretty well. And then something we can definitely do throughout this build, since we've got all this foliage around here. Where did I put the foliage? Aha! Something we can definitely do to dress this up is, put some bushes in here. Hello. Oh, crapper. Put some bushes in here and even have some bushes hanging from it. I think that color will work in here as well. So that's the idea. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Give me some feedback. What do you think? And we'll see y'all next episode.